This presentation will help you write essay number 2. Our strategy this week is process analysis. The word count range is 200 to 400 words, and you do need to stay within that range. Our focus is to list sequence steps for completing a process. And the number of points is 100. As usual, the essay is due on day 6 of this week, so that's Saturday at midnight. Last week you used the discussion forum, but for weeks 2 through 7 you used drop boxes. You have 10 options, and each one of them begins with how to do something. So your choices are to act as a negotiator, resolving a dispute between two of your friends, preparing to vote by finding out about the candidates in a presidential election, safely bringing home a newborn infant from the hospital, finding the perfect community service job, decorating a room for a party with a theme, cleaning and organizing a garage or a basement, selling a car or furniture on Craigslist, organizing a garage sale, packing for a weekend trip, or studying for a final exam. You do have to choose from one of these 10 topics. You won't receive credit for a different topic. You will have to follow the writing process to write a college level essays. And here's some 8 basic steps. Start by reading the assigned chapters, then study the assignment sheet. From that assignment sheet, choose one of the 10 topic choices. Brainstorm until you arrive at a thesis statement, outline that thesis statement, and then write multiple drafts based on the outline. Revise, edit, and proofread until you're satisfied with the essay, and then submit the essay on time in the Dropbox. I won't dwell on plagiarism. We discussed it a lot in week 1, but I will remind you that it is the second most common reason why students fail my courses. You'll be writing for an audience that is college educated. Your tone will be serious and scholarly. You can use any of the pronouns for this essay. Essays 3 through 5 will be just third person objective writing, but in this essay you're going to use imperative commands, action statements that start with an action verb in the body of the essay. You'll have to choose your words carefully. They will be formal and scholarly for this assignment. And you need to write 5 to 10 steps starting with action verbs in the body. No slang, abbreviations, or contractions. Slang would be a word like nowadays. Abbreviation might be O period, K period, or etc., etc. period. A contraction would be a word like don't or can't. Spell out those words, and remember, cannot is actually one word. Paragraph effectively. You'll use short paragraphs for the introduction and conclusion. There'll be numbered or bullet-pointed steps for the body, and there'll be one step for each action in the body. When you paragraph effectively, you create a structure, and that starts with an introduction. In the introduction, your goal is to set up the thesis and capture the reader's attention. In this case, you'll want to emphasize the importance of this process. Now, in the body, you have to write steps, and these steps will tell the reader what to do. It'll be the directional type of writing. You'll start with an action verb. If I were to write a essay on leasing a car, I might start with drive to the dealership. Drive would be my action verb. I wouldn't want to say first, comma, you must drive. I would want to go right to the action verb, drive and only have one action per step, the body of your essay should have 5 to 10 steps in it. See the photography model on page 147 and follow that style of writing. Use focused steps, not paragraphs, for the body of the essay. And in the conclusion, you'll want to end perhaps with a recommendation or a prediction or some other memorable concluding technique. For example, you could consider showing the negative consequences that may occur when the process is not performed properly, and this type of writing is informational. Now, for essay number 1, you posted it in the discussion forum. You didn't have to worry about the formatting. Now you do. Now we're starting to learn very basic MLA and APA guidelines, things like double spacing, using 1-inch margins, centering the title, having the correct contact information in the upper left corner. You're not writing the MLA citations, you're not writing a works cited page, but you are following basic academic formatting guidelines. And although you have an experience now of writing one essay, you might still be a little concerned, a little stressed out, or you might have questions about the instructions for the assignment. If you do, remember there's 2 ways to contact me. You can call me at the number on the syllabus, or you can send me an email or use Angel Course email. I look forward to reading your essays.